Hey guys, welcome back to some more astrology. Today we're going to be reading about April 16th, those born on April 16th. It is the day of cosmic comedy, and it's from 25 to 27 degrees of Aries. It falls within the third decan of Aries, and of course, Aries is a cardinal fire sign. Born on this day, we have Charlie Chaplin, Wilbur Wright, Kingsley Amis, Merce Cunningham, Henry Mancini. Oh, he was an amazing composer. He did music for Breakfast at Tiffany's and a lot of the really classic movies back in those back around that time. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Evelyn Ashford, Jules Hardem Mansard, Sir Robert Wilson, Ellen Barkin, Herbie Mann, Bobby Vinton, Edie Adams, P.W. Pillsbury, Sir John Glubb, Harvey Lyon, Vladimir von Betjeff. I probably didn't say that right. So it's the day of cosmic comedy. Laughter is something that comes naturally to those born on April 16th, and with it, the ability to allow others to laugh too. Perhaps a knowledge of the tragic, or at least the melancholic, is essential to any great practitioner of the art of comedy, and these people certainly have it. They know how to use laughter as a release from very uncomfortable, even painful situations, and because they recognize that laughter and tears are actually close cousins, are able to better understand and adjust to the human condition. In certain ways, April 16 people may be very wise, yet have a large blind spot. They are accepting, understanding, and generous to a fault. On the other hand, they can allow others to take advantage of them, and in their zeal to do good, overlook the effects of their pessimistic actions, not only on those they are helping, but on the community at large. Although tuned in to the smallest details of what goes on around them, they can make very big errors in judgment. These errors are often made in the financial sphere. April 16 people are not only very aware of the dreams and aspirations of those around them, but sometimes seem to live on another planet themselves. Yet their own dreams are in no way idle thoughts. April 16 people have a talent for translating visions into concrete reality. They really are doers who can make things happen. If it were not for this fact, others would probably not take them seriously at all. As it is, their energy in making projects materialize is quite remarkable. April 16 people are generally loyal to their friends and family. However, if it comes to the choice between their private fantasies and the wishes of their wife or husband, April 16 people will not hesitate to follow their visions, much to the disappointment of their mate. It is as if April 16 people are on a wavelength to a higher power, which can sometimes be shared, but more often has a private meaning only for them. This inspirational king of comedy, whom they follow, this inner voice will keep them in touch in a highly philosophical fashion with the true meaning of life, as they see it. It can be tragic, however, if an April 16 person goes over the edge psychologically, listening intently to voices, but letting go of reality. Those born on this day heed not only their own voices, but also those of others, taking the plight of their fellow man seriously, truly feeling at a deep level the distress of others, is an important part of an April 16 person's development. Sometimes, in their excessive idealism, they may forget the needs of others and be quite ruthless. Yet, in the final analysis, few will blame or hold lasting grudges against them. They are forgiven precisely because they themselves so readily forgive. The greatest lesson April 16 people have to teach others is to be non-judgmental and to accept the setbacks and difficulties of life with grace. And now on to the numbers and planets. Make sure that this is like positioned well. Here I go, being a perfectionist. Okay. Yeah. You guys like my hat? I need to get more hats. I have my Diamondbacks one, but I need to get like more of these kind of hats, especially since summer is approaching. Well, it's pretty much already here. It's so hot now. It gets hot really fast. It's supposed to drop for a little bit, I think by the end of the week, but we'll see. Those born on April 16th, or the day of the 16th, are ruled by the number 7 and by the planet Neptune, which makes sense as to why they have that ability to be unconditional or, comedy and be creative and stuff because of the Neptune influence. Planet of dreams, fantasies, religious feelings and stuff. Those ruled by the number 7 can lose touch with reality easily. Since those born on April 16 already have a tendency to wander mentally, they must be especially careful that their Mars, ruler of Aries energy, does not drive them over the edge. Also because those ruled by number 7 are not attached to property or financial holdings. Those born on April 16 sometimes leave their families monetarily embarrassed. And in the tarot, the 16th card in the major arcana is the Tower card. Let me go get that real quick. Okay, got the Tower card. So the Tower, which in one version shows both a king falling from a lightning-struck tower and the builder of this tower being killed by a blow to the head. The tower symbolizes the impermanence of not only physical structures, but also of relationships or vocations in our lives. The changes wrought can be sudden and swift. The positive elements of this card include being able to accept seeming disasters while at the same time confronting challenges. Oh my God, this thing, come on. And overcoming them. Negative elements include rising unjustifiably high, being destroyed by one's own invention, and succumbing to the lure of fanciful enterprises. Sudden changes, danger, crisis, trauma, tragedy, collapse, accidents, pain. As far as health goes, those born on April 16th are generally possessed of remarkably good health. This lighting is going to piss me off. My God. Okay. Because of this fact, and also because of a refusal to take practical matters too seriously, their health can suffer through negligence. In fact, psychological health difficulties are of greater concern for many born on this day. Yet only when physical difficulties surface do they seem to take time to consider what is wrong with them. Last minute stuff, yeah. As far as diet is concerned, April 16 people will eat almost anything. Though an unbothered attitude to diet coupled with a healthy appetite can be a very positive thing, those born on this day may have to be a bit more attentive to nutritional concerns. So just making sure you're eating, a nice healthy diet that has substantial nutrients in it and such. Some advice: remember who your friends are. Don't neglect your family. Try to keep your emotions on an even keel and beware of sentimentality. Don't be bound to the past. Rather look to the future. Beware of those who take advantage of your good nature. Meditation: when one door closes, another door opens. Strengths: humorous, generous, accepting. Weaknesses: out of touch, fiscally irresponsible, and permissive. And that's what I have for those born on April 16th. Hope you guys liked it. And we will read about April 17th tomorrow. Peace out.